just had a little minor interruption just then. You know what I mean? It seems like anytime, you dealing with high explosives and shit, your shit just be too powerful and just, strange occurrences just take place. But okay, we back and I'm gonna pick back up on what I was saying about the Illuminati. All right. So we're gonna go to ground zero. We're gonna start back all over again. We go back to May 1st, 1776. A guy by the name of Adam Weishaupt created this group called the Order of Illuminati. Now, this was just a small group of guys at the time. They eventually, what their scope and focus was to infiltrate all the different secret societies and fraternities so that they could, build a power structure up and have the influence in that. And over time, what they did was conjure and connect a bunch of different fraternities to form what's called the Order of Illuminati. Okay, now this includes the Council on Foreign Relations. These are political entities and world secret societies, world-renowned secret societies. The Bilderberg Group, the Bohemian Grove. You got the Order of Skull and Bone. A lot of people familiar with Bush and them being a part of that stuff. Okay, and you also got the Free and Accepted Masons, bottom of the totem pole, but they're there. Okay, so they still agents or a part of a fraternity that formed the Order of Illuminati. Okay, so then when you hear your favorite rapper, they screaming about the Illuminati. Okay, what are they saying? What do they mean? Do they know what that means? Okay, if they know what that means, then they know that means that whether you're a part of one of these secret fraternities or secret societies, or a part of an attachment or a subdivision of these secret societies, you all under the control of the big dogs. Okay, so then you just are puppets for the big dogs, a small group of people who they call the ruling class or the elite class. These people, these high contracting powers have been named in certain international treaties as the Queen of England or the Queen of the UK, Queen Elizabeth, the Pope, which right now is Pope Francis, the United Nations, and we got one more. We got the United Nations, we got the Queen of England, we got the Pope, and we got one more. One more we got. Forget that last one. Okay, but it's 4 altogether. The international bankers. See, that's how powerful this shit is. It just, it slow down to 42 billion miles per second, and then the shit pick back up. And then I just, that's just how powerful this shit is. But this what happen when you think. All right. So you got those international bankers. All right. People might be familiar with the Rockefeller family, the Rothschild family, the J.P. Morgan family, which is over in Chase Bank. The Kunlo family, the Ferez family, the Ford family, the Carnegie family. It's 13 of these families who are in this banking cartel, and they consider themselves the international bankers. Okay, so they own all the banks, so they playing with all the paperwork. It's a no-brainer. All right, so these are considered these high contracting powers, and this small elite group has the control of these fraternities who got agents placed in governments to do their functions so that they can have the influence over world population. Okay, so then what they're doing is keeping you blind to the truth, and they'll take this trick knowledge and replace your true knowledge. Shut off your portal to the light, to the true knowledge, and give you trick knowledge. Okay, so then I'm not gonna give you food of substance, which is natural foods or organic foods for us, because we naturally, in essence, okay, and then feed you a bunch of poison. You are what you eat, mentally and physically. Okay, so then I'm gonna give you a bunch of poison, and this poison is gonna wane your power. It's gonna stagnate you. It's gonna cause you to degress or stagnate. You ain't gonna be able to progress with nothing because there's no substance. So you ain't got nothing. All right. So you're gonna continue to digress. Okay. If you are unaware of who you are in your original state of being, then that means you ain't gonna be able to be who you supposed to be. If you're not being who you supposed to be, how will you ever do what you're supposed to do. Receive what you're supposed to receive.
Exactly.
Be where you're supposed to be. That's impossible. Okay, so then this is why it's so important to know what the fuck is going on so that you know who the fuck you dealing with out there. You gotta know what's going on. Okay, so then you got, again, we're gonna talk about these rappers right now. You know, not just to pick at the rappers, but since we're on the conversation and the subject, we hear that a lot from them. Okay, so you dealing with these rap fraternities that's in the rap culture. Once you reach a certain class in the rap game, where they consider your A-class rappers, you know, these would be your Jay-Z's, your Rick Ross's, your Puff Daddy, you know, your Dr. Dre, you know, these are your high class, upper echelon rappers. Okay, so then these are the ones who are part of these fraternities. Kanye West also. All right. And these guys indulge in certain acts that are unnatural. Plain and simple. Got rappers that speak out about this now. Okay, Fat Joe being one of them. All right, so you know these guys. They Jay-Z is a Mason, by the way, too. I mean, hello, you know, the Blueprint. How many Blueprint albums he got? 1, 2, 3. Then he didn't fuck Beyonce head up. Got Beyonce head all fucked up. She turned around, drunk in love, crazy in love, dangerously in love. Man, so we see another trio. So then again, we symbolizing and reflecting the number 3, which we know means existence, truth, substance, reality. Okay. Jay-Z, another album he had was the Magna Carta. How many people familiar with what the Magna Carta was? The Magna Carta was an instrument that was written out and agreed to by the King of England at the time. Okay, and the people who were the barons of England at that time, which were the middle class people at the time, which would be equate to your modern day lawyers, your doctors, firefighters, and stuff like that. Okay, these people made the king sign over a document identifying their rights, their private human rights. Okay, and then they submitted this. The king ended up submitting this to Pope Innocent III at the time, man. He said, look, this is what the people made me do, man. They made me sign this shit under the threat of death. Them folks said they were going to kill me if I don't sign. Okay, so then he sent it to the Pope. Guess what the Pope said? We're going to oust that. I'm going to veto that, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't passing that. We ain't going to implement that. So basically, you got the Vatican, the Roman Catholic Church. They saying that the humans didn't have rights because fictions don't have rights. Okay, so then they're identifying the people as fictions. Prime example, the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215, and what the barons of England did. Do your own research on that. Okay, about this rap fraternity, about these secret societies, about any other organization that ties in to form the Order of Illuminati. Be aware that these people are at all endeavors worldwide. Okay, so be aware that these people take oaths. They take allegiances. They make allegiances with these different entities. Okay, and part of those oaths require them to not reveal the truth. Okay, so if you're not revealing the truth, what's the use? If you're not gonna reveal the truth, what's the use? With that, we pass it on.
Yeah, man. You know, it's crazy, man. You know, this is a crazy cold world. And the reason why I say that cold is because, again, 33 degrees longitude from the body is the heart. 33 degrees longitude from the sun is the actual earth. And so, you know that, you know, it's actually cold. That's frank. And so, you know, even in the beginning when, you know, we have our women, our mothers, actually conceiving our seeds. Even in the beginning, you know, they actually lie down on this cold surface and they actually go against gravity and to actually have our child, and they go through so much pain. And so the doctors who take an oath to actually give our, child, is actually a bridge their conscious growth and awareness. They actually take an oath to actually allow for the father or someone present to actually cut the umbilical cord as soon as. And also the actual logo for a doctor is Mercury. So it can only be evil. It can only be poison. It can only be harmful to the body. But we don't know this because all that we care about at the time is our child, our star. So you have to understand what's actually taking place, again, in these hospitals, in our homes. You have to understand that all of this, again, is abridging our conscious growth and awareness. And simply abridging is weakening. So they're weakening our conscious growth and awareness, even in a theological sense, and when it states in the Bible that, the actual woman will be cursed, the actual man will be cursed. And so through conceptions with the actual woman, that is, the templified, example for the female, you see what I'm saying, going through birth. So you know that something is not right. Something is taking place that is not right. So again, you have to strengthen your intellect and be on a level that these people do not want you to be on, and you have to be the light to the world, and you have to travel around the earth. You have to travel around the 33 degrees. You have to move at a pace so fast that you have to use your 7.5 brain capacity, being a black man. So as we know, or whether or not you didn't know, let me enlighten you of something. The light actually moves around the earth in 1 second, 7.5 times in 1 second. So you have to be in accordance, with, again, the knowing that, okay, where I am, you see what I'm saying, and where these people are, you see what I'm saying, in society. So, in society, it's not, just more so about the color of your skin. It's about your knowledge, what he obtained or what she obtained. It can actually be a hindrance to, again, the 33 degrees, which is Masons. So, again, we have to come together and stop, belittling, one another, stop bringing down and killing one another, and come together and, fight off, evil spirits, fight off principalities, and evil spirits in high places. Those are the things that it states in the world that we wrestle with daily. So it's not the actual flesh. It's not the actual individual. It's things that happen and occur around the actual individual. So, we have to burn off those negative energies. That's the whole, moral aspect of the sun, is to burn off. You see what I'm saying? So you have to burn off those evil spirits, man. And again, come together and, just stop fighting one another, man. We need each other out there. We need more men like us, you see what I'm saying, in society. And the law of attraction is economy, you see what I'm saying? So, if you know that the laws of attraction is actually economy, then it's actually being ran or controlled by, again, high powers, those in positions, like my brother stated, the Illuminati. So the economy is being ran by the Illuminati. So that it's a trick to the system. It's a trick to how they actually get us, again, to actually sign, when we actually get incarcerated. And so they actually have the jurisdiction or authorization to actually, take control of our trust accounts. And if you don't know what's really going on, you will continue to be blinded and continue to, be like a revolving door. You're in and out, of the penal system. So again, I encourage you all to be, so much in strength. I encourage you all to be so much in understanding. I encourage you all to be so much into compassion, because what the world want us to do, again, is to go against each other. And what the world wants to actually demonstrate in order to live, there must be some type of evil. And again, if you spell L-I-V-E, live, and you reverse that, it's E-V-I-L, evil. And so in order to live, there must be some type of evil. The vicissitudes that you go through daily, the ups and downs of the way of life, it has to be some type of evil being taking place. Now, what is the evil? Again, it's those who actually in power, in positions to actually govern us as people. So I want to leave you with that. Again, go on YouTube, follow us Inside the Black Minds. Also, I want to give a shout out, to one of our brothers, Show 'em Up P. At this time, he actually traveling 50 states performing. So thanks be to himself. That I know that he's going to go far. You know what I'm saying, and success because of the type of person that he is. Again, I love you. You know what I'm saying, I love the world, I love my family, I love every black person on the face of the earth. Peace.
Hey man, he couldn't have said it no better. If y'all got any questions for our viewers, if y'all got any questions, any insight that y'all may be interested in, anything y'all might want to build about, any knowledge y'all want to share with us, let us know what's going on out there too. Don't be stingy, let us know what's going on with y'all out there too. So, okay, you can send this to us in some type of way, some type of form or manner. You can contact us and let us know. Okay, so then we want to do that. We want to be able to respond to y'all. We want to be able to let y'all know what's going on from behind the wall, and y'all letting us know what's going on from that side of the wall. You did? All right, so black man, woman, and child, love y'all. Hold it down.